IR sick. This will be a house cleaning video. I have a list of rules on my blog in terms of policy, comment, things like that. And so I think I'd put one here. Understand one of the most important things in my life to me is intelligent conversation. Because we're not going to be able to have careers that are successful. The American dream is more or less shot, and so instead I enjoy the decline, and one of the greatest things I enjoy is intelligent conversation with other people. And I get that through my blog and YouTube and all that. And I like to maintain a high quality and a high standard of intelligent conversation in these aspects of my life. So this is why I have a comment policy, because I am not a newspaper, I am not a college. I hold my readers and anyone who wishes to comment to a much higher standard. So for all, I don't even want to say all you liberals or leftists, but for most of all you liberals and leftists and anyone else who's wondered why they get banned on YouTube or why I don't post your comments, it's not because you're beating me in an argument or I'm being intellectually dishonest or anything like that. It's that you have violated my basic policies that I hold, and you are bringing down the quality of the conversation. And in general, I guess if you wonder if there's a rule, a cardinal rule that I follow, if you are not engaged in the work or the process of discovering what the truth is, you're banned. If you try to diverge and if you deviate from that goal and try to make it political, try to debunk what people are saying when it's true or something I know to be true, you're banned. So let me go through some basic items that gets you kicked off or gets your comments deleted or gets you banned, right? Name calling, gone, out. I don't mind the occasional cursing, but if you disagree with me, but you can't prove me wrong, and you're such a moron that your best response is to call me a fascist or one of the ists or a name, see ya, you know. I'm sure there's some kids at the playground playing in the sandbox that you could go play. Maybe they're your intellectual equal, so, you know, there you go. Intellectual dishonesty. If I think you don't believe what you're saying for a second, but you are more wedded to your ideology that you'll still be intellectually dishonest, gone. And that's a suspicion. I can't prove it, but if I think if your logic is flawed or you make a statement that makes people's eyes roll because it's so fantastic, it's not believable, you're gone. No, again, this is not the kiddie box. This is the adult box. This is intelligent conversation. So, if I know you're factually wrong, I won't necessarily kick you off, but I will delete your comment if I know you to be factually wrong. So if you tell me, for example, recently I got one that said that the effective corporate tax rate, the difference between statutory and effective corporate tax rate in the United States is 11%. Depends on which study you want to cite. That obviously was cherry picked because it was the lowest one. So that's redlining a little bit. But when you outright lie and say that defense is there's a perfect one. Defense is the biggest budget item on the federal budget. No, it isn't. You obviously haven't looked at the budget. You're wrong. It's deleted. We're not going to pollute my discussion boards with wrong information. If you change the topic of conversation because you're losing, okay? If we got you on the ropes, or I got you on the ropes, or someone's got you on the ropes, and you're losing because you're uninformed or you're ignorant, you don't know what you're talking about, you can't just, George Bush is a fascist. You're gone. Change the conversation. Go find a conversation about whether George Bush is a fascist. The topic that we're having now is the national debt. Okay? Don't tell me. Don't change the conversation. You're going to finish the current debate that's occurring, the current subsegment of the argument that is being made. You will resolve that like adults, and then maybe you could talk about whether George Bush is a fascist. Otherwise, the kitty box is over there. Maybe you can watch SpongeBob SquarePants or Adventure Time, which sucks. False dichotomies. Well, if you did, then you're either a fascist or a Nazi. When you try to reframe, don't try to reframe me, okay? You won't do it. You won't succeed. When you try and put these false limitations or these false options on the debate or the topic being discussed at hand, when there's obviously there's more nuance to it, or there's more than these two options or three options, you dictate, you determine, bam, gone. Kitty sandbox over there, kiddie pool with lots of urine, go play in it. Okay, not here, not the adult pool, not the sauna. We have martinis and cigars here in the adult sauna. Basically, it's adult conversation. And if you, I don't care how old you are, because I know there's a lot of childish adults, if you're not willing to be intellectually honest, try to find out the truth, be factual, and be reasonably respectful, you're banned, you're kicked out. Okay? That lessens something very important to my life, and that's intellectual stimulation. That lessens a lot of my readers' lives and their intellectual stimulation, their intellectual conversation. It lessens it, and there's no room for that. So it's not I'm wrong or I can't beat you. And I mean the classic is you're probably going to delete this post. Yeah, I probably am, because your post is stupid and you know it, and that's why you prefaced it with that. So it's not like we're being intellectually dishonest or we can't handle you in debate. Don't worry. We got enough empirical evidence we can handle anyone in a debate. But it's not even really as much of a it's for discussion, intelligent discussion, adult conversation. If you lack being intelligent or an adult, chances are you will get kicked out of my discussion boards. Toodles.